he sent me a few pictures, a few videos, but buildings and stuff like that. There was never any pictures of the person supposed to collect the debt from. There's a lot of stories, but no evidence that to back up the stories. And I realised something just wasn't right. It was the lies were just ridiculous. For example, he said that he booked somehow he just managed to find out that this geezer had booked a table in a very expensive restaurant. And he couldn't tell me which restaurant, couldn't take any pictures inside the restaurant. But apparently he went into that restaurant and ordered what he said was a garlic bread. The bloke was sitting there buying everyone a drink. This is his story. And then he bought him a drink and he lifted his drink up and he sort of lifted his up, like to sort of blend in as well. Which is very strange because considering he sent me pictures of buildings and whatnot before, he wasn't sending me pictures inside the restaurant. There was not one picture of the man who was in question, in other words, the subject. At this time I realised that this geezer was selling me an absolute load of waffle. But, at the end of the day, I had to sort of I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. I ran with it for a bit, see where it went. And then the money started. Hello, Joanne. Big up, Joanne Graham. I can't go into specifics, but his plan was to take this person to a place, and they had to rent that place, and need an extra £1,000. Now I said, "There's no way I'm giving it, and the partner ain't going to give it." The deal was 2,000, so I thought, "Fuck it." I monkeyed up a monkey out of my own money, and he said, "Oh, he'll pay the rest." So apparently they just grabbed this geezer and took him to a place. And then he started asking for more and more expenses. And I said, "Sorry, but that wasn't the deal. The deal was £2,000. I already give you an extra 500 on top." And then he started on about like, "Oh, this man needs a doctor, another £1,000. This man needs another £1,000. I'm out of my own money. I'm paying my own pocket. Blah, 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 blah." Well, in the day, you have what you claim to have in your possession, the golden goose, and you're trying to tap me up for money rather than him. I knew by this stage that he was fucking full-blown bullshitting. I know that he contacted some people that person had over, and he got information of those people, which was, feeding back for me as if it came from the geezer which he was supposed to get the money from. Truth of the matter is, David, you're out of your league, and this man is too clever for you. This man is a professional scammer, and you're just a low-level scammer. And you wouldn't be able to get money out of him, not in the way that you said it. Not in the ways that you would approach. This special case needed special treatment, not like the average debt that you would collect. And you were selling me the story that you were going that route, but then there was nothing to back it up. And if you were going that route, you would have been a millionaire by now. You wouldn't be on fucking YouTube, that's for sure. You wouldn't be in the same house.
These are the lengths that Dodgy Dave went to obtain money by deception. Just like he did when he conned their working pensions out of £70,000, maybe more. The lengths what he did to con that old woman. The lengths what he did to con Buy Me a Coffee members who brought him a coffee and he was emailing. The lengths he went to. So that's saying to me 100% that he did set up Decker from the start. And I don't believe that Decker did sit, tell his daughter. But these are the lengths that this man would go to. So we'll see what he has to say today. He's got a live today. I'll miss it because I'm at work. So I'll catch up on it later. Let's see what else this person has got to say. If you already aren't subscribed to this bloke, go do it, because he's a top bloke. He's got more information, but he won't say it. He won't say it. He's got more information about Dave than anybody.
You're going to be driving the same cars, and, well, no one will even hurt you. So you fucked up. Did a really beautiful job there, which is the reason why. But people look at me like I'm a mug for investing with him. Everybody knows now. I know about him. At the time, I didn't do my due diligence enough. And to be honest with you, I didn't really care. As long as, you know, he could do the job. That's what he needed. There was a big motive to do this job. There was a big gold mine at the end of it. So I thought, you know, with that there and having some heavy people and people that are willing to go the extra mile to get this stuff, that there was a big incentive to do it. And if he wasn't too greedy, you know, he could have taken fucking half and still been rich. But the thing is that he could have just taken the $2 grand and just said, we couldn't find him. He jumped on a plane. He's gone out the country. We don't know when he's going to be back. What can we do? Nothing we can do. Sit there and wait. He could have done that, kept the money, but you want to keep the story going and going and going, saying, you know, he's moving here, he's moving there. I need £1,000 of this. I need £1,000 for that. I need £1,000 for this. £1,000 for that. But he wasn't getting it. Then he went quiet. He went very quiet for a long time. And that's when I lost my rag. He was sending me like little tidbits, updates. It's just bullshit, like some other geezer that had been smashed to pieces. Some random picture of a man that had been smashed to pieces in South Africa for some reason. Nothing to do with fucking England. He said, oh, this man tried to get in on our prize. I'm like, that's just a random geezer that's been beaten up in another country. I mean, he had fucking air comms on the room.